Hey, what is up, guys? It's Card Shuffler 99 here, and today we are going to be revealing Maddox Dixon's trick on Britain's Got Talent. We're going to be revealing that for you guys today. This is his audition trick. He basically did a Rubik's Cube performance, so we're going to be revealing that for you guys today. If you guys like this video, be sure to comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about this reveal. And be sure to subscribe if you guys are interested in all BGT, even AGT reveals. We do all of that. We are going to be starting a giveaway after we just hit recently 100,000 subscribers. We don't exactly know what we're giving away yet, so just comment down below what you guys want us to give away. Last time we gave away 100 decks for our 100,000 subscriber giveaway. We're not going to do something that big, but we are going to be giving something away. So comment down below, and then we'll get to that. All you have to do to enter, you guys can start entering now. Just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment what you guys want us to give away, and we will give that away. All right, guys, let's get straight into the reveal. So we're going to start with the first part of the trick. So he basically did 3 different stages, so we're going to get through each individual part. So the first thing he did was actually on stage. Now, what he's going to do here is he's going to do a fake solve by tossing the cube up and catching it. Now, the way this is done, this was originally performed by Stephen Brundage on America's Got Talent around 2 years ago. Stephen Brundage was actually the first Rubik's Cube magician. We revealed this trick a while back. Now, this is going to involve an algorithm. So now what this algorithm is going to do, it's going to actually solve 3 sides of the Rubik's Cube. What he does is when he tosses it and catches it, he's only showing you 3 sides of the cube, while the other 3 sides are going to be scrambled. So that's how he gives the illusion that the entire cube is actually scrambled. So what he does is he's going to start by doing this algorithm. He has this memorized, and he's going to do this to get the actual setup. So I'll come around and show you guys how this is done. Alright, so you're going to follow this algorithm to a T. So what you're going to do here is follow this algorithm or just follow along with me. So it's going to be U prime down. It's going to go L2, U, B2, D2, B2, D2, L, F prime, U, D prime, right, U prime, F2, L, front prime, and then to top it off, B prime. And just like that, you've actually just solved 3 sides of the cube. Now you can see here, although the colors are a little bit different, he actually had this same exact mix-up before he threw it up. Now this is exactly how it's done. All he has to do, now obviously it is going to take practice. Now what Stephen Brundage did was he basically showed you the 3 sides scrambled, and then he just flips the cube basically. So he just kind of flips the cube around like that, and he showed that it's solved. Now what Maddox did was he actually threw it up and he caught it perfectly, but he's only going to show you guys 3 sides of the cube, and then he's going to start mixing it up again. So that is how the first part of the trick is done, okay? So really quick while we get that cube solved, once again, all he's going to do is solve 3 sides of the cube, okay? Now, what this does is it allows for him to actually throw the cube up, catch the cube, and when he does this, he's only going to show you the front 3 sides. Now, that's important to note, is that he only shows you 3 sides of the cube. Now, really quick, I'm going to start explaining the second part of the trick. So we basically did 3 parts. So we had the toss-up solve. Now he's going to do the color trick with Simon Cowell. So what he does is he's going to take a cube. Now he has 2 cubes for this trick. He's going to take one. He's going to give this to Simon. Now this cube is going to be pre-solved. And what he asks Simon to do is basically just take any color he wants, put that facing up, and cover it with a cloth, okay? That is what he tells Simon to do. Now he's going to go to Amanda, and he's going to tell Amanda, hey, I'm going to have you go ahead and just mix up the cube, okay? Now, what it's important to note is that Maddox, because he's doing Rubik's Cube tricks, he's actually going to be, he's pretty good, right? He can solve the cube. So, before he gets to this, what he's going to do is he's going to tell Simon, like I said, to get the color facing up. Now, all he has to do here is once he knows what color Simon put facing up, in this case it was white, he's going to take the cube that Amanda solved, and you can actually, if you put your ear closely, you can hear that he actually, what he does is he's going to bring the cube underneath the desk, and he's going to one-hand solve for one side. Now, this, I'm sure a lot of you guys who've played with the Rubik's Cube, it's not hard to solve one side. It's obviously hard to solve all the sides, but solving one side isn't necessarily that hard, right? So all he has to do is one-handedly solve one side. Now, a lot of people think that's hard. It's really not, okay? especially for cubers, solving with one hand really isn't too difficult. So he just does that quickly. You can see he looks around. He's looking for how he's going to go about solving for the white side. And you can tell that when he places the cube down, the white side was already solved. So he already knew about the white color, and he already knew that that side was going to be selected. So he solves the white side, he puts that faces down, and then basically he reveals it, and then he shows that the white side was the only one solved. And that's how he did that part of the trick. Now, you're going to note that before he did that, he did one little quick solve in a way, where he basically kind of goes around the cube, he covers the cube, and he solves it really quickly. Now, what he's doing here is he's actually doing a 4-move combination, okay? What this means is that a Rubik's Cube can look extremely scrambled with just 4 moves, okay? And all he does is he's doing 1 move at a time as he continues to rotate the cube around. Now here, Robert will go ahead, he'll show you a combination really quick. He'll just do 4 moves, and you guys can look at it quickly.
So what I do is I just simply rotate the sides in a simple order, so like that. And what this does is it makes the cube look completely mixed up. But really, all you have to do is simply reverse that order, and it's solved. So there's just 4 easy moves. You can do any 4 moves you guys want, and it'll look completely mixed up as long as the moves are like mix up the cube.
Right, and you guys can pick any 4-move combination, and all you have to do is as you cover it, he's literally making 1 move at a time under the cover. Now you'll notice the camera is actually set in the perfect position to the point where you can't actually see him solving it, but it's honestly common sense. That's not a great trick right there. I mean, literally all he's doing is he's doing 1 move. He's literally just moving the cube 1 move at a time as he continues to cycle it around. And that's how he does that one solve. Now, the last part of the trick actually, to be quite honest, had us fooled for a little bit. Now, the reason is because he's going to bring a judge out onto stage, right? He's going to have a mixed up Rubik's Cube, okay? Or so we think. Now, this is going to use a similar concept as the 4-move scramble, okay? What he's going to do is he's going to have a cube that looks mixed up, but is maybe 3, 4, 5 moves away from being solved, although it does look like it is mixed up. Now, you'll notice what he tells the judge to do. He says, bring this behind your back, and he says to turn it. Originally, we thought that he wanted the actual judge to scramble the actual cube. When we, normally when people say turn the cube, they're turning the cube. They're actually mixing it up, right? But no, he did not want her to mix up the cube. It would have been an incredible trick if she was actually able to mix up the cube and bring it back around and she magically solved it behind her back. That would have been magic. But he didn't do that. He said, I want you to just turn the cube, nothing else. Just turn the cube and we can see if we can get this cube to magically solve itself. Now, all he's going to do here is he's going to have the 4-move scrambled cube, okay? So he's going to have it in a scrambled position that he remembers, okay? He knows how he's setting up the cube, okay? All he has to do is the same exact thing, is when he puts this behind her back, he's essentially going to solve it with one hand quickly. Now, if you go close, you can actually hear it. You can hear him turning the cube. And what he does is he's going to solve the entire cube before he puts it in her hand, okay? There's literally no way. I mean, if you think about the trick logically, he tells her to go like this behind her back and turn the cube around. The only way that the cube is going to come back around completely solved is if it was already solved when she started going like this, okay? So that is essentially how that part of the trick is done. Now remember, he did basically 4 different tricks. Now, 2 of them involved both that 4-move scramble. Now, we don't know. Maybe he did a 3. Maybe he did a 5 or 6-move scramble. Depending how fast he can actually solve the cube with one hand, using, whatever combination he put together is how he's going to do it. So, once again, for the first part of the trick, all he's going to do is do the 3-side combination. Once again, this is the algorithm right here. I did scramble it in this algorithm in the beginning of the video, so you guys can go ahead and follow along with that, and you can do the trick yourself. Once again, all he does is toss it up and basically show that 3 sides are solved, and then he's going to start mixing it up before he shows you the other sides. The other part where he does the turning solve, he's literally just, as he turns, he's making 1 move at a time and solving it literally as he covers it. The other part of the trick, he knows what Simon had. He knew the color white. All he had to do was one hand solve for the white side, put the white side down. And finally, for the last part, same thing. 4-move combination. Same trick, basically. All he does is he puts a solved cube behind her back, and the trick is completely done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, don't forget to enter the giveaway. Just like the video, comment what you want us to give away, and subscribe to the channel. And anyway, this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.